YouTube.com/@thenaturedc. Subscribe today.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's Point B, and you are live here on Score the Fight. You know what it is. It's Fatal Fury in Times Square, man. So you know what that means. That means Devin Haney is back. This is where it all started for us for Score the Fight, and I'm glad to give you the Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez starting out. Teofimo Lopez was successful in his fight before this fight, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But guess what? I'm bringing you right into the action right now. Round one, Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez comes out to the middle of the ring. Devin Haney is kind of being patient. Devin Haney is in the black trunks, and Jose Ramirez is in the white trunks. I mean, this is Devin Haney's first time since fighting since 420 last year, where he was defeated, but was then it was considered a no decision later on after Ryan Garcia was found to have PEDs in his system. So this is the next time both of those guys are fighting, and that was our number one fight. That was our first fight on Score the Fight. So right now, no fighter has landed any punches with 225 gone in this first round. Devin Haney's kind of being very patient, not even throwing a punch, just being very chill, trying to see what looks I believe Ramirez is going to give him. I guess filling out the ring. You know, he has not thrown any punches himself though, and I mean. Oh, Devin Haney gets Ramirez lands a jab on that one. Good jab for Ramirez. 1 minute gone out of this first round. Jose Ramirez is wearing the white trunks with gold trim. Devin Haney is in black. Jab from Devin Haney, and it's a counter punch by Jose Ramirez. Counter jab, left jab. Both of these fighters are orthodox fighters. So Devin Haney's just been shuffling around the ring the whole round. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to say this necessarily looks great. Devin Haney goes for a jab, does not land right there. Goes for another jab, does not land. I mean, Devin, man, he looks in shape. I tell you that. Jose Ramirez is jabbing to the body, jabs to the body. Man, right now, this is clearly a round for Jose Ramirez. I think Devin Haney has something hanging from his shoe. I don't know if that's purposeful or not, and I think Devin Haney might be, just playing a little defense. Ooh, it's a good. I mean, it didn't land, but it was a good attempt at that overhand right for Jose Ramirez. 57 seconds left in this first round. Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Like I said, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia opened up the show as headliners. I mean, that wasn't the first fight ever, but it was the first headline fight ever on Score the Fight here. So right now, we just going through this first round. Is about 36 seconds left. I mean, really, really, really good fight so far from Jose Ramirez, pressing forward, continuing to press forward. And you want to see if Devin Haney's chin is good. Let's see if he's punched. Let's see if he can take that punch, And Devin Haney has to see it himself, I think. I think Devin Haney's coming into this fight, got to test himself as well. And that first round was a clear round for Jose Ramirez, honestly, because Jose Ramirez stayed on that front foot. He landed a couple punches. He lands a jab right there. I mean, and that's the end of the first round. Of course, I'm giving that round to Ramirez. Haney did not display any offense in that first round. And like I said, giving you guys a little bit of history, the Devin Haney-Ryan Garcia fight was the first fight first headline fight ever on Score the Fight. And yes, it was something up with his shoe. They taped his shoe back. It was a strap that was loose, and they got his shoe taped back. In Devin's corner is going to be Bill Haney Sr., Jacob Duran, Shane Mosley as assistant coach, and Nate Jones as assistant coach. Jacob Duran is the cut man, and of course, Bill Haney is the head trainer. Okay, so Bill Haney is one of those guys that's got his son to that pinnacle of boxing. Speaking of that, Teofimo Lopez was successful. I mean, the scores was 116 to 112 for 2 judges and 118 to 110. I mean, I only had Barboza winning 2 rounds, which was the second and the 6th. Back to the action. Second round of 12, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Okay, so Devin is, bouncing around a little bit, seeing what he doing, seeing what he could do. I mean, Ramirez is still on that front foot. This isn't the Devin Haney that I'm used to seeing, though. I'm gonna be honest. Devin is just, I mean, he's not showing any offense. I'm used to seeing Devin Haney with a little bit more offense. So I can't say I like this style so far for Devin Haney. Um, I don't know if he's gonna try to Floyd it, but I mean, he took the first big shot pretty well. He took the first big shot pretty well. Thank you guys, though, for tuning in to Score the Fight. Like we always do, I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. But number one, subscribe, man. Come tune in. That's at Studio Runners at YouTube.com. Of course, what it is. Come subscribe. Hit that button for us, people. Okay. And this has been a really boring round. I mean, Jose Ramirez has been stalking. It feels like Devin Haney's been on his bite too much in this fight. He's not showing any offense. There's couple quick jabs from Devin Haney. I like that. I like to see what Devin's doing right here. It's another quick jab. There we go. Start using that offense, Devin. Okay, Ramirez returns the jab, but he does not land. Good defense from Devin Haney. Ramirez goes for a three-punch combination. None of them land, and they automatically go into a clinch. This was a better little flurry for Devin. Oh, Devin goes for a jab. He does not land. I mean, goes for a hook, does not land. And Ramirez returns fire with a jab that does not land. I mean, this has been a... Okay, there we go, Devin. Devin double jab. He does land on that second jab. The first one is iffy. It's 50-50 if he landed or not. Okay, Ramirez goes for a three-punch combination. And I think Devin Haney, good job. I would say good strategy. Oh, it's a really good shot landed by Ramirez. I mean, Ramirez lands, it's like an awkward left. It was really awkward. I couldn't even really call it an overhand, but it was a really awkward left that does land on Devin Haney. Devin Haney does counter with that jab, though, in that sequence. So right now, I mean, I think Devin Haney's also big right hand. Big right hand. And honestly, Devin Haney's strap is back loose again. I think they might need to tape it. They might need to tape it. Jab thrown, and Jose Ramirez does dodge that pretty easily. Oh, good. I mean, that was a chopping right hand for Devin Haney. And Haney goes to the corner. Ramirez does land one on the end of that. I like that round better for Haney. Earlier in that round, he really wasn't active, so I'm still going to give that round to Ramirez. But I like what I seen from Haney, and he started to land the bigger shots. But right now, as I see it, I got Haney down 2 rounds to none. I mean, I got Jose Ramirez up 2 rounds to none. I mean, whichever way you want to hear it on your sauce tray. So thank you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight. I am Point B, and back to what I was talking about, the Teofimo Lopez Barboza fight. I mean, it was East Coast versus West Coast. Of course, they're fighting at Times Square. So Teofimo Lopez was at home, and he put out a great performance at home. I mean, an amazing performance at home. So I'm going to just be honest. Barboza didn't have a game plan for T.O.'s style. T.O. was just a little bit too much movement, a little too much counter punching, a little too much, and like I said, they taped it. I knew they was going to tape it. That's the easy fix right there. Tape the shoe. Okay, now Ramirez is doing, a kind of a head movement like this, try to get inside. It's not a complete Tyson jump, but good little swag on his. He throws kind of an overhand right. Kind of an overhand right. It didn't land though. So far, total punches landed. Haney's 5 for 32, and Ramirez is 4 for 32 out of the first 2 rounds. Ooh, good. Oh man, Devin Haney, good left hand, and then a good jab at the end of that. I mean, okay. Oh, good left hand landed by Haney. Haney does get clipped in that, and he goes to grab. But Haney did got the better of that exchange, and Haney's back on his bike. Jab. I mean, this is a bigger weight class for Haney. So I see what I think that, Oh man, this is a 147-pound weight class. So right now they got Haney up 2 rounds to none. I don't have that. I don't think that Haney did anything in that first round for sure. And in that second round, I think that Barboza was just a little more active in the beginning of the round. I do think Haney came on that late at that round, and I do think that it's carrying over into this third round. I think Haney's ahead in this round. I think he is, and I like the way he's jabbing, just a double jab right there. Uh, if if both of them didn't land, at least one of them landed. You know, so I mean, you guys gotta love that. You guys gotta love that. Devin Haney and Devin Haney's one of the top guys, man, at this right now, regardless if you want to say it or not. He's a name. He carries weight. He's respected in a sense amongst promoters and stuff like that. So I mean, you gotta love it. 47 seconds left in this round. I feel like Devin Haney's he's on the back foot. Oh, good overhand right. I feel like now Devin Haney's comfortable. I feel like that first couple rounds, he wasn't really comfortable. He's using a little bit of the shoulder roll. He looks a lot like Floyd, using Floyd style, a lot of Floyd style. Good body shot from Ramirez and a good shot over top. Right hand body shot, and then a right hand hook that kind of lands. He throws a 2-punch combination. Doesn't really land. Good defense by Devin Haney. Devin Haney goes in the clinch. Barboza. Ramirez throws an uppercut that does land to the body. And I feel like Ramirez is the stalker in this fight, the walk forward guy. And I feel like, good right hand by Devin Haney. I feel like Devin got to exploit him wanting to stalk. He got to exploit him wanting to stalk. Okay, and that's going to be a round for Devin, the American Dream. Haney, I still, like I said, they may have Haney up 3 rounds to none. I have Haney down 2 rounds to 1 right now after 3. But, I mean, I feel like if you say this is a whole fight, the last half of this fight has been kind of all Devin Haney. I mean, Ramirez has came in and threw some good shots, but right now I feel like Haney's in control of this fight right now. You got a lot of New Yorkers out there, man. It's Times Square, man. This is a big event, a mega event. Haney Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, of course, Ryan Garcia and Romero headlining this. Two of the biggest talkers, and they just kind of chilled through this whole press conference run. So we back into the action. Round 4 out of 12. Devin, the American Dream Haney. I keep calling him American Dream. I know he's the dream, but either which way, I want to keep messing with him a little bit, man, because he back in the ring after a year, man. He took it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. A lot of people call it a beatdown. So Haney's kind of just moving around again. This is round 4. He's been on his bike for a lot of the fight. Shorter exchanges, and that's a good jab landed by Haney as Ramirez 2 punches that doesn't land. It's another good jab. I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, man. If you guys tuned in, man, let us know what's going on. Let us know where you're from. Let us know if you're rocking with us, man. Send some good old chats, man. Send some good old energy over here towards us, because guess what? We are here for you. It's a right hand right there, and Devin Haney goes into clinch, and it's a warning. Ref does give Ramirez a warning for punching in the back of the head. Ramirez has the Mexican style gloves. I mean, I really like those gloves, white gloves with a Mexican print on them in the red, whites, and in the green, whites, and red. And then you got Devin Haney, black and silver gloves. I mean, Devin Haney kind of just went really basic, even though it was New York. Just getting back into the feel of things. I guess just starting over, and he just wanted to start over fresh. Good left hand landed by Devin Haney. It was around the guard, and he goes for another 2-punch combination. Was not able to land. Ramirez. It seems like Devin Haney. I will say this: Devin Haney, even though he's been on his bike quite a bit, his 3-punch combination, his style for this fight has seemed to frustrate. Oh, good right hand landed by Devin Haney. Counter punch. If he could have put something together with that right hand, it could have been something dangerous. I feel like Ramirez walked through it though a little bit, and so I don't think that Ramirez is fearing Devin Haney's power. I think that he just doesn't want to get caught with a shot, but I don't think that he's necessarily scared of Haney's power. So he's still trying to stalk and get in. Throws his jab right there, but I will say this: the movement. Oh, good left hand landed by Devin Haney. Left hook. Just clear, just boom. So Devin's fighting a decent fight. A lot more movement than I'm used to from seeing from Devin Haney, but he was at a smaller weight class, and this is a bigger weight class now, and I really do respect the strategy in this, and that's another round, and Barboza's rocking his hand like, I feel like Ramirez had a good round, but I feel like Devin Haney edged that one out. But that's going to be a 10-9 swing round for Devin Haney. I just feel like Devin did, like the punches Devin landed was just a little bit more impactful. Shout out to you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight. This is Point B. You are on the Nature Network. We are here. They are there at Times Square, in the middle of Times Square. They shut down New York City. How big can you get? And shout out to Turkey Al-Sheikh, and of course Eddie Hearn and all those guys over there, because without them, they putting in some big moves for boxing, man. This is mega. This is massive. This is what it is. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, link in, tune in, lock in with us, man. This is Score the Fight. Okay, so you got round number 5, Devin Haney. Devin the Dream Haney. I mean, he's just kind of staying around, jumping around a little bit, staying on that, on his pivot. Been 40 seconds gone in this 5th round. I'd like to see Devin do a little more offensively, to be honest, though. Devin Haney, I mean, he's thrown 72 punches, and Ramirez has thrown 82 punches. Devin Haney has landed 17. Ramirez has landed 12. This is not a high percentage for either fighter, This isn't a fight that I think is going the right way for either fighter. I just think that Devin Haney's starting to edge him out a little bit.
When you look on the board, Brian on Twitter says, are we about to praise Haney for a fight like this? So far, he's running like a marathon. What you got on that?
A little bit. I mean, but this is the thing. It's strategy. He's moving up in weight. He's fighting at a weight he never fought at. He's fighting at 147 right now. I mean, 144 catch weight. And so Devin Haney was just fighting at 135 a year and a half ago. So what do you get what I'm saying?
Either way, the product is not being approved by the audience. I mean, when you look at the comments are brutal. Y'all ain't tripping. This ain't it. These commentators effing suck. People mad at the comments. Horrible commentary.
Ooh, 3+
These commentators are trash. Devin Haney looked like he's trying to audition for the Happy Feet movie. Haney is not nobody. It's no good comment. Everybody unanimously does not like this fight so far.
But they don't like Devin Haney. Devin Haney's the new villain, and so that's a good thing. Devin Haney's the new villain in boxing. The boxing community.
Is it that he's a villain, or is this just not a good product? I mean, it could be a villain, but what is the zone put out there in Times Square now? This is going to be scrutinized pretty heavy when you go to the middle of Times Square. You got to understand.
But bro, listen, bro. Through the first 4 rounds, Ramirez threw 82 punches, and Devin Haney threw 72. Okay. So for Ramirez, that's like 20 punches a round, okay? That's not a bad output. For Haney, that's like 17. That's not necessarily a bad output. What it is that they expect Devin Haney to be a little more offensive, which is what he usually is. But to be honest, if I'm him and I'm going up to a new weight class, I'm going to chill a little bit anyway, especially with a guy that I can outbox. especially with a guy that I can outbox. And that's another round for Devin Haney, I feel. I don't feel like he's up big in this fight though. I only think that Devin Haney's up by one
Well,
round.
the thing is, the audience don't feel it's entertaining, and that is where I think Haney might run into some trouble. You got to entertain, even if you win the fight, you still got to entertain the audience. You still got paying customers. You are in Times Square. You haven't fought in over a year, so you want to put something out there that's good, even if you're changing weight classes, whatever you're doing. I just feel like you got to give them a good product because you still have a brand to build.
Yeah, they talking to Carl Anthony Towns instead of looking at the goddamn fight. Crazy. But they had an interview with Carl Anthony Towns early in the middle of a fight. They crazy. But no, I agree with what you said as far as product. You gotta have the right product, but at the same time, people will pay to see you lose if they hate it enough. And I'm explaining this. I'm explaining my thought process on this a little later. And don't get me wrong, Devin, you got to do something offensively because you got to win this fight. If to win this fight, he got to get to Ryan Garcia. If I'm Devin Haney, I'm just going, ease up to that 140, 47-ish pound because that's what Ryan Garcia fighting at, 147. So if Devin Haney wins this round 8, you had Devin Haney land 15 punches out of 28 thrown, and Ramirez land 5 out of 39. Why they mad at Haney because he's not getting hit? Oh, 2-punch combination. And that's what you want from that. That's what you want, to be real. If you want to do pay-per-views, you want to do numbers, people will pay to see you lose if they hate you enough. Floyd proved that. Floyd was the villain, and people paid to see him lose. Now, do I think that he's going to be able to do what Floyd done? Nah, because I feel like Floyd had elite level skills. When you think about skills, you think about somebody like a Floyd Mayweather, 1 minute 40 left in this 8th round. Good jab landed by Ramirez. I feel like Ramirez is winning this round, even though neither one of them fighters have really landed anything significant. Ooh, 2-punch combination for Devin Haney. That was quick one, too. Ramirez ate that, though. It doesn't seem like Devin Haney can hurt Ramirez, but he's landed some pretty good shots. Ramirez goes for a body shot, and Devin Haney kind of leaps around it. I mean, ooh, did he land that? That's kind of close. That was a very close 2-punch combination for Ramirez. He might have landed it, but it didn't have much effect on Devin Haney. Ooh, David Haney stumbled him, man. 2-punch combination. Good left hook right there from Devin Haney at the end of that. I mean, Devin Haney don't look bad, bro. He look good to me. Not excellent, but he look good. Jab from Devin Haney.
I don't know. Good might be a bit of a stretch here. Looking good might be a bit of a stretch.
In my opinion, he look good, bro. Like I'm saying, he went up in weight. His last fight, he was getting knocked all around the ring the whole fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, getting back in the ring after that, you being in the middle of Times Square, big show. He landed punches. He's outboxing his opponent. I mean, I understand boxing fans don't love. I mean, I understand a lot of people that don't watch boxing as much as I do. I understand they don't love it. Oh man, good defense, Devin Haney. He threw like 7 punches, none of them landed. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. Devin, you know me. I'm neutral when it comes to Devin Haney. I don't like him nor dislike him. He's just another fighter to me. He's not my favorite fighter. He's not a fighter that I dislike. You know what I'm saying? I think that I think he's a talented fighter. I don't think he has the best chin, and I've been saying that for years. But I do feel like Jose Ramirez won that round though. 6th round, I'm giving that to Ramirez. I got a 3-3 right now. If I was y'all, I would bet my money on Devin Haney if it goes down to a draw level type of thing because they're going to try to push that Ryan Garcia-Devin Haney fight. So this is the agreement. If Devin Haney gets through Ramirez, and right now they got Haney up, what's that? They did a 10-10 round in the first round, and then they gave him all the other rounds. I don't look at this fight this way. This is I agree with the crowd when they say bias. That isn't a good scorecard for this fight. You know what I'm saying? That isn't a good scorecard for this fight at all. I feel like Ramirez definitely won that first round.
Yeah, I got something similar. I definitely got something similar. And I think Haney is winning the fight. I do think that, so don't let me just come off like that. It's just that the audience is not satisfied. And I think that we just got to take note of that. And the way he's doing it is probably not the way that the audience would want it done. At least, the paying customer.
But if you can get them to talk shit about your fight, you can get more. What's the name? You can get more publicity. So that's not. I said it's not a bad thing. The villain is not a bad place to be when it comes to boxing.
He's in the middle of Times Square. He's going to be scrutinized for sure. And this ain't even this is not even the beginning of it. Yeah. This is not the beginning of it. Everybody is going to be talking about this, from every financial institution to every news network. They are all going to be talking. I mean, and really, they wasn't talking about it today. We've been talking about the NBA playoffs. So this crept up on a lot of people. So there will be a post commentary about it, a lot of it, in the middle of Times Square for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but oh man, that's a good little flurry from both fighters right there. Good uppercut landed by Devin Haney. He is fighting good, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he's not getting a lot of love. He don't get a lot of love, bro. But as a boxing fan, especially somebody that watched that last fight, it's the 7th round. He's starting to throw heavy shots, and Ramirez can't just come in and do what he want. Like Ryan was coming in and just doing what he wanted. And right now, Haney look comfortable. Yeah, he's running a little bit, but what he's doing is he's setting a lot of traps for Ramirez. Setting a lot of traps. Now you see how he edging back, right? Edging back, trying to get Ramirez in a good spot because he know Ramirez coming forward. Ramirez ain't giving him nothing saucy to get inside. He just is coming straight at him. And so what he's doing is he's trying to get him left, right, catch, and then lean in and catch him with the footwork. He beating them basically a lot off of footwork. And that's something that I've said Devin Haney has really good before the Ryan Garcia fight, which I don't think he displayed very well in that Ryan fight. But he got really good footwork. He's not hurting Ramirez. I don't think that the punches is that powerful to hurt Ramirez, but outboxing him he can do. Oh, good left hand by Devin Haney. Ramirez tried to go for a shot to the body, left himself a bit exposed, and it was left upstairs. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. It ain't beautiful, but a win is a win, right? Oh, good overhand right by Ramirez. Good overhand right by Ramirez. I mean, Devin winning this round clearly. Yeah, this is clearly a Devin Haney round, in my opinion.
You got somebody who agreed with you. Ocean View at Ocean View Brand. He said Devin looking good so far. Ramirez need work on the cutting on cutting off the ring. Mm-hmm. Ramirez is a great fighter. He's a little too flat-footed to stop the movement.
Yeah,
I think that was a good tweet. We're gonna retweet that one right there.
Yeah,
Ocean View with the retweet.
Yeah, you got Mike Tyson in the building with Shakur Stevenson and Bernard Hopkins. How real is that? You got New York, Philly, and Jersey all right there together in Times Square. Shakur Stevenson sitting next to Mike Tyson in Times Square. That's crazy. If I'm Shakur, you got to think about they fast tracking Shakur over there on the zone, man, with Eddie Hearn. Shakur been a big name for a couple years now in boxing, but I think what Eddie Hearn doing promotionally is really good.
Yeah, I think they've definitely played the seating chart there.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Because he hosted, Mike Tyson hosted, and this is a Golden Boy event, as well as Ring Magazine and the Zone. The Zone, Ring Magazine, and
who else would you have in Times Square with Mike Tyson? Who else you gonna go get?
Well, I mean, they got Tava, I think, doing the fight. So Haney landed 38 punches out of 129, and Ramirez 24 out of 155. When you think about that, it's not a lot of punches being landed. He's averaging a little under 5 punches a landed, Devin Haney, per round. But he's not being hit. He's defensively, he's been beautiful. And he on his bike a little bit, but I mean, he's been slipping some shots. He's been doing some things, you know. The one thing I will say is that one thing I noticed in Devin Haney's last fight is he used to go straight back a lot. And now when he gets to that corner, he's starting to pivot out a whole lot. I mean, I gotta respect it. I mean, he's definitely done a little work. I can see it. I can see it. Now, protecting his chin is one thing, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be real. I've seen Devin look good in other fights. Ooh, good jab landed by both fighters, and then Ramirez throws another jab after that and sits to let him know, look, I'm the power guy in this situation. Ooh, that I don't know if that landed. I ain't going to. It's a 2-punch combination. I can't really say that landed. Devin Haney goes for a left hook around the guard, kind of lands, but half lands on the guard. So I don't know if they're going to count it as block or actual partial, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, Ramirez hasn't been able to let off any offense. And when he has let off offense, he hasn't been able to define Devin Haney. Devin Haney's got this. This is a poor man's version of Mayweather style. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is how he move. He pop shot, you know, and then he'll spend a little time in the Philly shell, but then he go back to moving and pop shotting, you know? And so I think that Devin Haney's doing the poor man version of that. And I don't know if it's necessarily going to be successful at this bigger weight class because I'm going to be real. At 147, if you think this going to work against Boots Ennis, you going to sleep, Devin. Devin's boxing.
That's it. There you go. That's okay. So with that being said, Blurred Vision Boxing said this version of Haney gets demolished by Ryan Garcia. We saw last year, but what version of Ryan Garcia do we get tonight? What you think we're gonna see out of Ryan Garcia tonight?
I think he gonna knock Rolly out.
Great question.
I think this is gonna be the best version of Ryan Garcia that you get the chance to see. I really do. I'm not saying this because I'm a Ryan fan. I just look at it like this. Ryan is one of those guys that is he could be a completely dominant fighter. Oh, excuse me. He could be a completely dominant fighter, or he could be one of those guys that just kind of lingers along. I think he felt disrespected in this last situation. I think he's going out there to knock Rolly out. I don't really see how Rolly can even survive in this fight because Rolly just don't have the best chin. He don't got the best chin, man. He don't. Devin Haney, Ramirez, round number 9. And Devin, like I said, Devin been on his bike, but at the same time of Devin being on his bike, Ramirez hasn't figured him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like somebody keep running the same play in Madden? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ramirez goes 3 shots to the body. You know how somebody keeps running the same play in Madden, and you be like, man, I don't like this nigga because he keep running. Excuse me, I don't like this person. They keep running the same play, but you can't stop the play, so they keep running it. That's what's going on right now with Devin Haney. He's moving around, and Ramirez has nothing for this. He has nothing for this. He did not game plan for Devin Haney not to sit in front of him and just punch. You know. So are you mad at Devin Haney for that, or are you upset for Devin Haney for employing a plan that works? Huh? Are you all the people?
Well, the thing is, this is what in response to what you said, it says Big Dash knows Couch Scout. That's what he calls himself, the Couch Scout. He says Haney putting people to sleep. And then he has this guy.
Well,
so I mean, yes, he won the fight, but
he's winning the fight, but at the same time, though, bro, I'm telling you this now, bro. These people will never be satisfied with anything. So right here for me,
well, they basically saying that Ramirez is the one who's really not bringing his A game, as you can see with Bales BIELS1, at Bells BIELS1 ONE333. He says when Haney, when Devin Haney is going, when is Devin Haney going to start fighting? Ramirez should be doing so much more. So yeah, people are saying that Haney is doing minimum. They're giving him minimum, but they're just saying that Ramirez is not really bringing the juice.
Ramirez is not really bringing the juice because he can't. I'm gonna be real. I'm not. I gotta look at this for what it is. Okay, Floyd Mayweather had a style that, footwork wise, never got a lot of credit for. Offensive footwork. He would bait you into trap after trap after trap, and that's exactly what Devin Haney's doing to Ramirez. He don't have to fight. He don't got to fight 2 minutes out of the round. He could fight a total of 50 seconds and win the round because Ramirez has nothing for his other movements. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If you can't stop my weapon. Why do I stop going to my weapon? They got the Batmobile out there, John. The 80s Batmobile, the Batman Batmobile.
Got them Drake. Real Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, got them Drake.
They out there flexing.
Cedric Highsmith. Cedric Highsmith says, imagine if this way Ryan in the ring, basically if he fought with Ryan in the ring this way, Devin would be sleep. What do you think about that one? What do you think about could he beat Ryan Garcia with this style of play that he's fighting Ramirez with today?
No. But why would he use the same style for different fighters? They different fighters.
Is this the only way Devin Haney can win? By fighting this way?
No, this game plan would not work against Ryan Garcia at all. It won't. Hold on real quick. Yeah.
Fight night in the middle of Times Square. Gotta love New York, man. My Kiss My Dark Skin says that. At Kiss My Dark Skin on Twitter. @/X. Cat talking about, I don't think anyone can beat that type of punishment. Garcia Romero. That's at Meezy Picks. MEEZY Picks.
Yes, sir.
Make sure we get everybody on in there. Hit the repost button for you. Y'all see how we showing love? Absolutely showing love to everybody whose post we read, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank everybody. I mean, they got Haney right now winning every round except for the third round. So, I mean, this is a co-main event fight. You can say what you want. Haney been dominant in this fight. He's been on his bike a little bit, but Haney been doing his thing. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at him at all. This is the way that you fight a fighter like that can't go lateral, bro. You get what I'm saying? He can't move lateral, and Devin Haney, good jab landed by Ramirez. Devin Haney knows it. He can't move side to side. Another good jab by Ramirez. Devin Haney starting to slow down, though, I say, in this round. And I really do feel like Ramirez might be up in this round because he's been landing just jab after jab against Haney. And maybe he's caught on to Haney's timing about what Haney's doing. Haney has to start being first. But look, the boy got knocked down like 4 times last fight. And people mad at him because he's not getting whooped. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I said he the villain, man. So we got 37 seconds left in this 10th round. We are going into the championship rounds. Ooh, I mean, they're going flurry for flurry. It's a pretty good, pretty explosive situation. And I'm going to get this round of Ramirez, man. Ramirez, I mean, in my opinion, he outworked Haney in this round so far. And because he outworked Haney, you know, I mean, what could you say? What could you say? Outworking Haney, man. finally, because the
Blurred
last
Vision.
dog. Yeah,
Blurred Vision Boxing says crazy the different hype versus payoff. Last week's Eubank Ben fight was compared to be what we had so far tonight in NYC. Haney looking to win this fight by landing less than 100 punches. Was the Eubank fight what we see tonight from last week?
Yeah, Eubank fight was better than. I mean, come on, that's a rivalry between fathers and stuff like that. That's way different than what this is. This is let me beat him so I can get to my next fight. You got Clarissa Shields and Pat Poose in the building.
Oh yeah, that's in New York. You know that, Pat. It's Pat's hometown, Queens. Pat from Queens, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, hey, bro. So let me get your opinion on Devin Haney so far in this fight. I mean, we're in the 11th round. He has not been knocked down at all in this fight. He's been winning most of the rounds. What do you feel about Devin Haney in this fight?
I think that he's fighting a lower opponent. I think Ramirez is the big disappointment here. I think Haney is probably doing what you should do in his situation. Coming off a loss, where you took a lot of big punches. You probably watched the film and say, hey, I can move better. I could do certain things better. So I think Haney is just trying to get better in areas where he should. Ramirez is the story here for me and how bad he looks. So that is the story for me.
Yeah. So, I mean, realistically, I look at it like this. If he's doing what he's supposed to do, why are people mad?
Well, the thing is, we haven't seen Devin Haney in so long. And to be honest, before the Garcia fight, Devin Haney was one of the top 3 probably on ticket-wise. You probably had Tank, who was really creeping. Haney probably was in front of Tank.
No.
A little bit. No, before the Garcia fight.
No, bro. No.
I'm just being, and I don't mean skill-wise. I mean his name, the buzz behind Devin Haney was really strong. No, and afterwards, it's not anymore.
No, I do feel like Devin Haney. I do feel like Devin Haney had a really big buzz, but I mean Ryan Garcia had a bigger buzz. I feel like Teofimo, he had around the same buzz as Teofimo. Both of them had really good buzzes. Oh, that's a really good left hook landed by Devin the Dream Haney. I mean, realistically, 2-punch combination by Devin Haney. Ramirez ain't even able to get in this 11th round. But I mean, to me, I don't know. Devin Haney seems to be one of those guys that's not dominant when he's like on, but he's good and he got a good name, but he's not Tank, bro. Like he's never been Tank name wise. 2-punch combination.
I don't know about that. His buzz was pretty strong,
bruh. It's a reason why Tank.
He's never been who Tank is now, but around that Garcia time, where he fought Garcia, before he fought Garcia, I think they were close.
Man, Devin's biggest fight with Loma wasn't even nowhere near Tank's fight with Mario Barrios. So like, Devin fought better, like for some better opponents. I would say maybe had maybe had a tougher ladder, but I mean Tank was with Floyd, so his buzz was worldwide for the last 15 years now, just about. He was fighting on Floyd undercard. He was Floyd protege. He got way more promotion than what Devin Haney could have gotten. Jose Ramirez corner, Robert Garcia is the head trainer. What would you tell your fighter if you were Robert Garcia in this situation?
If I was Garcia in this situation?
Yeah, Robert Garcia is Ramirez's trainer.
Well, just at the end of the day, you talking this last round?
Yeah, for the last round.
Hey, listen, knock him out. You don't have a choice. Leave it all out in the ring, because you about to lose if you don't.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna be honest with him. If you don't knock him out, you're gonna lose. So you got to knock him out. Take no prisoners. End him. End him. You got him right where we want him. End him. We got him right where we want him. He think he gonna win. He gonna go in there and he gonna loaf. He gonna drop his hands. You know, he's gonna be real sloppy. Hey, we got him right where we want him, champ. That's what I would say.
2:41 left in this 12th round. Devin the American Dream Haney is up big. Ramirez does need a knockout, but I don't think Ramirez gets the knockout. He's gonna be in there swinging wild, hoping to clip Devin Haney. And one thing about Devin Haney, especially in this fight, his defense has been on point. So he's not about to get clipped in this 12th round. He probably gonna run the whole 12th round like he did the first round. He can give this round up without a problem and still win.
Yeah. Lessons and wins and lessons. Sorry, wins and lessons at wins WINS _N_ lessons said if and when Devin Haney fights Ryan Garcia again, he's not going to fare well. Ramirez doesn't have the quickness to cut off the ring or hand speed to catch him with a clean shot. Ryan can do both, Ostertane or Ostertane.
It's Australian.
Yeah.
That's the drug that was found in Ryan Garcia's system.
Right. Okay. So what do you think about that comment?
I mean, he's not going to fight Ryan like this. He's going to fight. Each fighter is different. Styles make fights. He doesn't have to fight Ryan like this, and he won't fight Ryan like this. He'll have a different style. Do I think he could be victorious? No. I think that Ryan Garcia's his hand speed probably going to be still a little too much for Devin Haney. It was too much in the first fight. It will be in the second fight. But realistically, you're not going to fight the same fight. And I think Devin Haney did a great job tonight. I got hands all the way down, showing his speed, showing some of his bag. You know what I mean? Like they hating on Devin right now, I think. I mean, it wasn't a super exciting fight. He wasn't in there going toe-to-toe, blow for blow. Like, he wasn't in there trying to, that's not what he was doing that with a Lomachenko. When Lomachenko, they won 35. This is a 144-pound. He weighed 144 yesterday. Slim don't have a rehydration clause. He can go up 160, 165, exactly where Devin Haney is at. So, he just in a different weight class.
Right.
And him being in a different weight class, he fought a bigger fighter than he used to fight, and he did excellent. Almost won almost every round. How you hating on that?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. You can't hate him.
And that's going to be the last bell right there. We are going into the main event. Would you mind reading off some tweets, because I want to write down the scorecard numbers, and we ain't trying to get flagged.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll come back in once it's read out, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah. So at SA Boxing 210 said, "This is a snoozer." That's what he said. Snoozer. Let's go ahead and retweet that thing on out. Get that thing reposted. Hope D Young at Mr. D Young said, "I hope y'all give Devin Haney the same energy y'all gave Shakur Stevenson because of this fight." I agree. I agree. Totally. 1,000,000%, because we do get on Shakur Stevenson for these, or what is perceived as a snoozer. Point B doesn't feel it's a snoozer. He feels like Devin Haney is fighting a decent fight based on, and honestly, I feel too, based on what happened in the Garcia fight, he is fighting with exactly probably how you should fight after you got your ass knocked out a couple times. You know what I'm saying? That's how, when you got yourself knocked down a couple times, your next fight, you probably should go in there guns blazing. Your chin might not be all the way healed. So let's keep it moving. Devin Haney is garbage. It's at Texas Hooligan on Twitter. He said Devin Haney is garbage. With that padded record, Garcia exposed him. Although he is winning this fight, it's only because Ramirez isn't doing anything either. Boring fight. is an understatement. That's at Texas Hooligan at Sean Dog Rocks Ace HUN Dog DAWG Rocks on Twitter. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. They say this is a live look at the Ramirez fight. It's a Seinfeld spoof, if y'all can see that. Yes, that's what's going down. That's what they say. That's what's going down. Okay. Ramirez is just not following him and not cutting off the ring and not throwing body shots to slow down Devin. Devin is winning easy. At least, I mean, everybody says Devin Haney is winning the fight, despite them not really liking what they've seen out of him. They are saying he's winning the fight. Nobody has said Ramirez has won the fight yet. Most people are just saying Ramirez is not cutting off the ring and don't know what he's doing. So, I mean, it's just, you know, but people are not impressed with the Devin Haney performance either. You know, we must be clear. That's the general consensus as to what we're getting out of the Twitterverse right now.
All three judges have it.
Haney is trash running all night.
So
this is the real DJ Charles, BR Charles. Let's go ahead and get that retweet on up in there. And the repost, the like and the repost.
So, Devin American Dream Haney unanimous decision. 109, 118, and 110. Excuse me. Yeah, 109, 118, and what is it? 111. Yeah. So
that's Haney with the win.
Devin Haney's completely dominant in this situation. Oh.
Haney with the win. One of the positives of NYC Times Square location is that without fans there who paid money to watch, there are no boo birds raining down on Haney and Ramirez.
Okay. And so, Ro, what do you think about that situation? What do you think about Haney winning? Do you think that's a good thing for boxing?
I mean, Haney is a good person for boxing. He has a name, and everybody want to see him do well. You know, we've watched Haney grow up in the ring almost, so people just really want to see him, come out like the Haney we've seen all the way up until now. Now it's though he's in a crossroads in his career where he has to go left or right. Either he's going to become a legend or he's going to become just a good boxer or someone that we know about who has a name. And I think that the fans want to see him become that legend. They feel like, and if he's not going to do that, they're going to drag him because he's had ample opportunity to be everything that people wanted, that people perceive him to be in the beginning.
Okay. So another question: Who do you got tonight, Rolly or Ryan?
I'm gonna say Rolly. I think Rolly gonna be ready. I don't know. I would say Rolly because I think Rolly is gonna be ready to go. I think he is gonna be. I think Ryan Garcia play around too much, and so he's a heavy puncher. He got all the, but I think. Who do you think is better, Rolly or Devin Haney right now?
Devin.
Yeah, so maybe I'm reaching a little bit, but
nah, I think Rolly got more pop on his punch, but like the better boxer right now, I would say, is Devin Haney.
Yeah, maybe I'm reaching, but I just think Rolly. I think I'm gonna take Rolly. Rolly is safe. Is as crazy as that sounds. Rolly is the safe bet for me because Ryan Garcia just be tripping, and you never know what you're gonna get with him.
Bro, he about to knock Rolly out in about 3 rounds, bro. if Rolly get hit, which he will get hit. If Rolly get hit, that's it for Rolly. That's it for Rolly.
You don't got what if it goes 8-9? It gets to 8 or 9. I think that raises the chances for Rolly.
Bruh, if it get to 8 or 9, it raises the chances. That does not change nothing. That doesn't change a thing, bruh. Rolly, old man Barboza almost knocked Rolly out. That man was like 40. Ryan Garcia has one of the fastest left hooks in the sport of boxing.
That's true.
I'm gonna just be real. And one thing about Pitbull, if you watch that Pitbull versus Rolly fight, Pitbull landed that left hook over and over and over again.
Rolly did have a chin in that fight, though.
No, he didn't, bro.
Oh, he got knocked out in that fight?
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't get knocked out like immediately or nothing like that. He did like he fought through it, but the first round he got clipped. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it is you can't get clipped in every round versus.
Oh yeah, if Pitbull knocked him out, I might want to change it because I forgot about that fight. We did that fight. Did we do that fight?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did do that fight. I forgot about that fight. If Pitbull knocked him out, then yes, he's not lasting against
No, he's not lasting against Ryan.
No.
I mean, to be real, I don't like what Ryan's antics has been over the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Him or Tiafimo, because to me, they've been they've been on some racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? So normally, I probably wouldn't even have done just only a Ryan headliner. But, I mean, Rolly beat Ryan in sparring when they was kids, like not kids, I guess kids, because they still both young. They was like 16, 17. And there's a clip that went viral from Rolly, almost knocking out Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
As a professional, I just trust Rolly better. Let me say that. Better than Ryan Garcia. As a professional. Let me just say that.
You tripping.
No, meaning as a I just think he's more professional because of the antics.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. He's a little bit more professional, but both of them, like, Rolly just talks and trolls. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia,
he keeps it within the lines. Rolly keeps it within the lines.
He does. I can respect Rolly for that. I can agree with that 1,000,000% actually, because Rolly he'll talk, but he ain't trying to cross no boundaries and nothing like that. It's all about selling a fight.
Yeah. You know, Rolly's very professional. His team is professional. His team is always professional. They don't never do too much. You know.
Yeah.
So I would trust that team to come in ready. But Ryan Garcia just got the raw talent. He got the raw talent.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta go back and watch this commercial because this Ryan Garcia Devin Haney commercial, I like that. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This commercial, I like that they got on this jump. They already advertising Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney fight.
Does it happen if Garcia loses tonight?
Yeah, it still happens. It happens no matter what now. Devin won, it don't matter. Even if Rolly knocked Ryan out, Rolly and Ryan will probably be again, and then it'll probably be Devin versus Ryan after that. They already got the promotion for this jump. This is one of the craziest commercials I've ever and I ain't even hearing the jump. It look like the animation and all that. So I'm gonna go back and watch it because boxing commercials never look like this for real. But we don't want to get flagged, so unfortunately, you know what I mean. We're gonna keep it on the mute. Question.
Yeah.
Question. So if Ryan Garcia knocks Rolly Romero out, right? Do you think Rolly is done?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't think that there's even a chance? They even got Tiafimo in the joint.
It'll be a good warm-up fight for somebody who's in belt contention, but that's about it. After that.
So you think that his big fights is over?
Yeah, he would just be a warm-up fighter at that point. Or an undercard man.
Okay.
Somebody you put on the undercard, entertain the fans straight quick, got a little bit of a name.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Zone, man, I'm gonna be real. The Zone has the best commercials in boxing. Like the Zone, like the 5v5 commercials and all them jumps, them commercials that they be doing is like that. And they Turkey out of sheet commercials for real. That's really what they are. You know, the Saudi guy, man, spending a whole big bag on that. And of
I
course,
don't think you necessarily. I'm gonna say this: they are spinning a bag, but they are being creative too, and we got to
yeah,
give them credit for that. They're being very creative with many of the things that they're doing. So I just want to make sure that with Turkey Alashik and everybody, we just give them credit because they're not just spending the money.
yeah, they're
They
not
are
just
doing
throwing money
yeah,
around. They
yeah.
are spending money, but they're not just throwing it around. So tell her to take right now. Ryan Garcia, 26 years of age, 5'9", 146 pounds, 70-inch reach. And then you have Rolly Romero, who is 5'8", 146 pounds, 68-inch reach, and 29 years of age. Something I was saying right about Ryan Garcia's height. Ryan Garcia I think he's 5'10". I think they downplaying the size difference in this fight, potentially. I thought he was almost 6 feet, but you got Rolly Romero got into the car. He doesn't look a little nervous right now. Does look focused. The way that they're doing these ring walks is crazy. The ring, because it's not a ring walk, it is a drive through New York City in some type of vehicle. You know, they done had all kinds of luxury cars, old schools, all kinds of little jumps. So this is pretty impressive. What I think, really, really impressive actually. Shout out to everybody tuned in. You are live watching Score the Fight. This is the main event. You know, last fight of the night, man. You know what I mean? We was glad to bring you to Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez, where Devin Haney was successful at 140. I think that's 144-pound catch weight. You had Teofimo Lopez, who was successful. So right now, if there is a upset, I think Ryan Garcia about to pull up in the Batmobile. They are not about to they making a move to Batmobile. No, I think he probably is about to come up in the Batmobile, y'all. Hey, that's crazy. Ryan flexing in the Batmobile in New York. Hey, man. Hey, you gotta give Ryan Garcia some respect when it comes to being a showman, man. He's definitely a showman. He reminds you of like an Oscar De La Hoya. That's what Oscar used to do stuff like that back in the day. You know. So you know, Ryan Garcia pulling up in the Batmobile. It looked like they didn't show Rolly's car, but it looks like Rolly might be in like an old school, you know, something real. Yeah, he see that's what it is. He's in a what's that, a Chevy, drop top Chevy. Okay, and the lowrider. I wonder if you got to pick the vehicle that you drove up in. Maybe that's what it was. You get to pick the vehicle you ride up in. Maybe Rolly like, man, let me pull up in this old school, and then Ryan. I mean, Rolly like, let me pull up in the old school. Ryan like, because you got the Batmobile. That's crazy. Shout out to you guys watching live here on Score the Fight. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. You know, go to at Studio Runners. I want you to at Studio Runners on YouTube. You know, check it out. Check it out. Rolly Romero is making his way. Is making his way down. Whew. This is the last fight. I mean, we will be back with you guys. There is a huge mega fight tomorrow. There is Saul Canelo Alvarez, main event headliner. And then you have on Sunday, Naoya Inoue. You know what I mean? Triple header. So, Rolly is making his way. He's got out the car. He's making his way to the ring. Rolando, Rolly, Romero. This might be his last major ring walk if he don't come out here and perform. I mean, this is the thing though, bro. I will give you this. Rolly got popped. Rolly, he's the type of person that can knock you out if he lands that punch. It's not an if he can knock you out. He can knock you out, and I think Ryan Garcia knows this. Ryan knows that Ryan knows he has that ability to potentially knock you out cold. And I don't think that Ryan Garcia is going to take Rolly Romero lightly. So that's why I'm saying, but I don't think Rolly lasts long in this fight. And the reason I don't think Rolly lasts long in this fight is because every big puncher I've seen Rolly fight, whether it was Tank Davis, whether it was Pitbull Cruz, even when it was Barboza, he get them Bambi legs, man. He get them Bambi legs. He be shaking and you know. And I just don't see that not happening when it comes to Ryan Garcia. Now, don't get me wrong. This version of Ryan could just be trash. He been on for a year. I don't know how often he stayed in the gym. He do look, as far as body shape and all that, he looked like he in shape. You know, it's not like he not in shape. But hey, that's epic though. You got Ryan Garcia riding down the Times Square in a Batmobile with a police escort. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
This is good for boxing. It's good for boxing at the end of the day. All the spectacle, the whole Times Square thing, everything they got going on, it's all great for boxing. Boxing is really thriving in the moment.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's Turkey Al Sheik, man. I can't take nothing from Turkey Al Sheik. Turkey Al Sheik is the one changing boxing. They have never done a fight in Times Square. The way that they pulling up to the ring in different vehicles, the way that they walking, like this is crazy. This is next level event, man. And I'm glad to bring you guys. I'm glad to get you guys this here on Score the Fight, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. They stole Cinco de Mayo weekend, and you know who's behind this more than anybody probably? Oscar De La Hoya. Reason that Oscar De La Hoya is probably behind this more than anybody is because Oscar De La Hoya has had a long-standing beef with Canelo Alvarez since Canelo Alvarez left Golden Boy. So I really think that because Cinco de Mayo is the weekend, Ryan, even though he's not like Ryan don't even speak Spanish. Okay. Ryan is as American as you can get because he's Mexican, but he don't speak Spanish. So I mean, so who does speak Spanish? Who is like Mexican American that does speak Spanish? Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is trying to turn Ryan Garcia into himself. And I think that he does a good job at it. And I think Ryan should stay with Oscar De La Hoya if the money is right, as long as the money's right. Because a lot of times them promoters, they get big-headed. Right now, who's going to win? The Fan Zone has Ryan Garcia 91%, Rolly Romero 9%.
So I wanted to bring this some context while we got a moment before we start. Chance Casey. I mean, he's the first one that said it out of all the tweets. So I want to really show Chance some love on this one because he made me understand. Ryan Garcia pulling up to the ring in the Batmobile in Times Square, aka Gotham City, is dope. I also think he about to beat Rolly. Hopefully, it's entertaining. But that's what it is. Times Square, Gotham City. Oh, it makes sense. This is a whole Gotham City thing. That's why the Batmobile was there. It makes sense. It's perfect. I shout out. I love it.
But that's why I was saying like the Batmobile. I was like,
right, the theme. It's the theme. The Gotham City, the New York Gotham City theme. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. That joint dope. It's dope. I like it. Shout out to Chance Casey. For he's the one to me. I mean, at least the first one I seen tweet about it today.
Okay. We getting closer and closer to fight time. I don't expect this to be a long fight. So I'm just letting you guys know. I got it going under 5 rounds. If it goes 6 rounds, I'll be surprised. Derek James is the trainer for Ryan Garcia. And one thing about Derek James' training style is that I will say this. He does train his fighters to punish you. Look at Terrence Bud Crawford pulling up. Pound for pound, #1 boxer in the world, in my opinion, Terrence Bud Crawford. You got Usyk that might potentially be a pound for pound #1 as well.
I think Usyk gonna lose, man. To
Dubois.
To Dubois.
You tripping. Judges Tony Paglioli, Radolkin, and I can't pronounce that last name. These judges be from all over the world, and so sometimes they have names that I'm just not privy to being able to pronounce. I would say that I don't like butchering people's names either.
Hey, and so somebody else liked the ad for the Garcia fight. Said the ad before the Ryan versus Rolly fight was more entertaining than the Haney versus Romero fight or Ramirez fight altogether.
I mean, yeah.
But so someone else thought that the ad was really good.
The ad was like that. The ad was like that. You could see it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't hear it, so like I said, I got to go back and watch it. But I mean, you could see that it was really locked in. Rolly Romero fighting out of Vegas, 16 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 13 by KO. And so Rolly Romero is those 2 losses come to the hands of Pitbull Cruz and to Gervonta Tank Davis. Both of these fighters have lost to Gervonta Tank Davis by knockout. Just letting you guys know. Letting you guys know. And Ryan Garcia is looking to fight Tank again at least 147 pounds, I believe, or a catch weight. And Ryan Garcia, 24 wins, 1 loss. That is to Gervonta Tank Davis, 20 wins by knockout. Okay. Derek James, the famed trainer of Earl Spence Jr., who recently split last year, Derek James and Earl Spence. And so I don't know if Earl Spence will ever get back in the ring. But they said Frank Martin coming back soon. So they touched it up. We are bringing it live. Okay. Hey, Young. This is about to be funny, though, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Turkey out of Sheik ain't stupid. He put Rolly Romero in there for a reason. So the guys clinch up, top up. So Ryan's staying real patient. Rolly is I will say this, it depends on what type of defense Rolly got tonight. If Rolly got some good defense, you never know, he could pull this one out. Right now, neither fighter's landed anything. They're just both throwing touch jabs. And yeah, I think Ryan's about 6 feet almost. Ryan is not 5. If Rolly is 5'8", it is no way that Ryan is just 5'9". There's no way. And I mean, it's been a boring first round. They just really, both fighters kind of not engaging. I will say this, Ryan is working the jab really well. It looks like he may have landed one of those jabs. He probably thought about 7 or 8. And so that probably the first one he's landed came almost 2 minutes after the bell rung. So it's pretty crazy. Ryan Garcia is moving forward. Rolly Romero is kind of keeping his ground, spinning like he's not letting Ryan, close in space. Not letting Ryan close in space at all. I can see that Rolly kind of scared to get hit. And Ryan's doing a really good job of just throwing out that jab, throwing out the jab. If I have to give somebody this round, which has been a pretty boring round, I would probably be giving the edge to Ryan right now. Rolly isn't really doing. Rolly isn't. He's throwing punches, but he's not. It doesn't look like he's even throwing them to land them. He's just throwing them to look like he's trying to. I mean, Rolly's. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I wanted to give just before one at the end of the corner. I want at the end of the round, I wanted to jump in there and say a couple things at the end of the round. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
All right, cool. I mean, it's 30 seconds left in the round right now. Rolly does land a hook to the body, right hook to the body, and just throws another left hook. And I mean, it hasn't been very boring round. I wish I can give both of these fighters 9s, but it's probably like a 10-10 round in the first round. Nobody really, did anything major.
Yes, indeed. So I wanted to highlight something that Mikey Guns, Mikey Two Guns, at MIKEY 2GUNZZ, Mikey Two Guns, right? At Mikey Two Guns. Let's go ahead and like that thing and repost this because this was really significant what he said. He said, hearing Jim Lampley call a fight again is like a time machine for the ears. Instantly takes me back to all the legendary XBO bouts I grew up watching. So good to have that voice back. So I wanted to highlight Jim Lampley is back calling the fight for the first time, I guess, in a while, right? I mean, yeah. So we just wanted to make sure we highlighted that and say congratulations to Lampley. And all the fans who get a chance to get the voice from their childhood back. I think that's good for boxing.
Well, I don't know if Lampley's back, but he doing this fight. Let's say it that way.
Right. I'm saying, well, even if he's not back, it's good to see him. Even if it's just call this fight.
Yeah,
I think that was good. I think that
Ryan is down.
Oh, what I tell you?
Ryan,
what I tell you?
Down.
I told you.
Oh man, Rolly 3-punch combination. Whenever Ryan has been knocked down, Ryan has got back up and won the fight, except for against Tank. That's the only fight he has not won. Oh man, that left hook is brutalizing Ryan Garcia.
Let's see what the fans got to say about this. Let's see what the fans in the Twitterverse got to say about this. Rolly drops Garcia early in the second. Blurred boxing vision. Let's get the fans' early reaction. The zone, baby. Let's get the early reaction.
I told you Rolly got popped, but Rolly can't take
this Garcia coming in. Round 1 in the books. Not a lot of action. Garcia handed some nice jabs. We haven't got the word in from the Twitterverse yet. Let's get the word in for the Twitterverse.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's a 10-8 round, of course, and I mean, Rolly's doing the right thing after a knockdown. He's not rushing in. But that was a brutal knockdown. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought Ryan was gonna have a harder time getting back up. But Ryan been down on the canvas quite a bit. Ryan don't stay on the canvas usually.
I mean, let's.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. It looks like Rolly got the right hook. It looks like Rolly is gonna be able to land that right hook as much as he wants. And that
Rolly just dropped. Sorry. I'm sorry. Ocean View. Rolly just dropped Ryan on his so quick. That's all we got. We got 2 tweets in so far. Go ahead. My bad to cut you off.
No, you good. So right now it's 1 minute left in this second round. Right now, clear 10-8 round for Rolly Romero. I mean, like I said, I don't think the fight still won't last more than 5 rounds. I think Rolly did do what I thought Rolly could do. He got pop, he got power. I just don't think Rolly could take a punch. I never said he couldn't give one.
Absolutely. Shout out to Ocean View and Blurred Boxing Vision. They've been giving us good commentary all night. That's why we stuck to them. Again, I don't think anyone expected Rolly to knock him down in this, so early in the fight, especially after what we saw out of Ryan Garcia the last time he fought.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I think Devin drop Ryan too?
No, I don't remember it. If they did call it, it was in between him getting knocked down so many times.
Yeah.
We can't even consider him being really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a 10-8 round, in my opinion, for Rolly.
Yeah. Rolly with the big lead. Rolly making me look good, man. Rolly making me look good. I can tell you that, bro. Rolly making me look good.
Yeah. I mean, listen, when Ryan Garcia was knocked down against Luke Campbell, right? Ryan Garcia got back up, finished the fight strong. He was knocked down. He fine. He's not like he's still. He wasn't even Bambi legs when he got up. You know what I mean? He just got straight up. It was a beautiful left hook that knocked him down. A beautiful left hook. I mean, the first one hit him. He was stumbling, and then he hit him on a guard at the end of it too, for the exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? Double left hook. Just beautiful. I can't hate that at all, man. That was a beautiful punch right there. And Tank specifically said that Rolly punches very hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tank specifically said, he's like, man, Rolly, man, people think that Rolly, but what it is, like I said, his punching power, I don't think it's ever been in question. I think it's more or less has been his chin. Can he take one? And it's the thing, Ryan, if you never throw it, he never has to worry about it. Right now, through 3 rounds, Romero has landed 6 out of 17 punches. Ryan Garcia has landed 4 out of 11 punches. This is 2:22 left in the 3rd round. Right now, Romero is up after a big 2nd round knockdown that 2 left hooks. Like I said, 2 minutes left in this 3rd round, and Brody kind of pushes Ryan back to the ropes, holding on to the ropes. They're talking now. And look, the one thing I will say this about Ryan Garcia, you cannot let Rolly get comfortable. Because one thing about Rolly can get comfortable and it can get ugly.
This is not good for Ryan Garcia. I don't think he wanted to start this fight like this, in my opinion.
Nah. But I mean, I don't like right now. It's a boring 3rd round. They just throwing a bunch of jabs and talking to each other. It's like, and none of the jabs are really landing like significantly. One might touch, but nothing really landed significantly. You could tell that they just in the ring going back and forth, jawing off, talking more than fighting. And we want to see some fighting.
We are waiting to get more reaction on the Rolly knockdown from the Twitterverse. Just waiting for those tweets to come in.
Man, this is the 3rd round, 44 seconds left. I think Ryan took a round off. I feel like Rolly took a round off too, because Rolly ain't done nothing either. So this is going to be a hard right now, even though the 2nd round is clearly Rolly's fight. If Ryan wins 2 rounds, it's going to be a very hard, like the 2 next rounds. It's going to be very hard to judge. Because neither fighter is really doing anything outside of what Rolly did with that knockdown. This fight has been way more boring than I expected.
And my thing is with Rolly, I think this is a mistake for Rolly. Rolly should be much more aggressive.
Big right hand from Ryan.
Rolly should be way more aggressive. I mean, just considering you have an opportunity to really put him away, I would like to see Rolly just really dive in there, and he hasn't done that. He hasn't taken advantage after the knockdown, if you ask me. I think he has a chance. He should have really pulled it on and tried to get some separation between him and Ryan Garcia.
No, because it was a flash knockdown, bro. Like, every time somebody knocked down, that don't mean that they like woozy and hurt.
No, meaning on the scorecard, you got a 10-8 round. Now, if you can veer off and win 2 more rounds, now you're looking at a sizable lead, just some separation.
Oh, you saying he should be more aggressive right now so he can try, like,
to try to get him some separation within the fight.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah, I mean, I think that'll be a good strategy if they do it right now. They got to do it this round, but I don't think Rolly's going to do it this round.
Yeah, absolutely. He had it. I just think it was massive opportunity there that Rolly missed.
Yeah. So round number 4, you are live here on Score the Fight on the Nature Network. Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero headlining this tonight's mega card, which included Teofimo Lopez being victorious. Teofimo Lopez being victorious against Barboza. And right now they got Ryan Garcia up 2 rounds to 1. It's 28-28. They gave Ryan the first round and the third round, and they gave a 10-8 round to Rolly Romero in the second, which would make it an even match, 28-28.
I think they're being generous to Garcia there.
I mean, it's been boring, so you could give it to Garcia or you can give it to Rolly. To me, both of those rounds are swing rounds. The first round and the third round, because both of them was like trash.
But I think Rolly is
good jab by Ryan Garcia.
I think Rolly is definitively up right now.
I mean, you know that hey, look, you could have Rolly up 2 rounds to 1. If you gave him a 10-8 round in the third round, you up basically 3 points. Good jab by Ryan Garcia. I mean, they just jab. It doesn't even look like they trying to hurt each other. I'm just being real. They just jabbing and talking. This is like a sparring match. They was mad at the what's the name? They was mad at the Devin Haney fight. They should be mad at this fight. This was the fight where the puncher's supposed to be. It's about to be the punchers. It's supposed to be the people that's knocking out people. Rolly feints. Ryan feints, jabs to the body. It's like they're not even trying to fight each other for real. They probably are too much of friends to really fight each other.
It says blurred boxing vision again. Says Garcia looked more like Haney after he got knocked down. A lot more cautious. Rolly has a chance to upset the apple cart if he keep it up. And he did not keep it up. That's what we just was talking about.
I mean, realistically, Ryan is not like a high output fighter anyway. So this pace, it definitely helps Ryan. It definitely helps Ryan.
Yep, we got the Twitterverse. The zone, round 3, Rolly looking very strong so far. Rolly said that's it for Dev. And okay, there we got the knockdown. Boom, yeah. There go the quick lure. Yeah, we got it. Y'all saw it. It flashed up there. Rolly didn't come to play, but Garcia on the mat in the second round. Garcia better find his hook. That's what Drea Ashley said. Whoa, Rolando Ramirez. See, we getting the KO reaction here. This is live knockout reaction. Score the fight. Whoa, Rolando Romero signed up 4 KOs. Just hit Ryan Garcia with a crazy combo and dropped him. Laugh my behind off. What a knockdown. Everybody talk about the knockdown. Romero. Rolly drops Ryan Garcia in the second round. Everybody talk about the knockdown. Just like that, there is energy and excitement in the crowd. Rolly drops Garcia in round 2. Laugh my behind off. Kids got some clubs on him. Interesting fight ahead of us. So everybody was loving the knockdown.
Right now, in the 5th round, here we go. Ryan Garcia is coming out really aggressive. Really aggressive. And if I was Derrick James, I would be telling Ryan to turn it on right now. Same thing if I was Rolly corner. I would be telling both fighters right now, look, you got to turn it on. You got to start winning some of these middle rounds because you don't want to get late into the fight and then, you know. But right now, and they gave Ryan Garcia that last round as well. It was a pretty close fight. So, I mean, close round. I actually gave it to Rolly, but, you know, it is what it is. 5 rounds out of 12 live here on Score the Fight. Ryan Garcia versus Rolando Rolly Romero. King Rye versus Rolly.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody out there listening. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can definitely chime in. Tell us where you're from. Tell us who you got winning right now. Tell us whatever you want to tell us. Make sure that we go ahead and read y'all comments too on the Nature Sports Podcast. Thank you for all the people on X who continue to share their expertise with us as far as boxing goes.
So far, Ryan has landed 24 punches. Rolly has landed 18. I mean, 6 punch advantage so far. I mean, this has been one of the most boring fights. This is worse than the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Somebody said that too, that y'all be getting on Shakur Stevenson about when you was gone. Somebody said that. I read the tweet that they be getting on Shakur Stevenson. Y'all better get on these guys too about this.
That's true.
It was the Devin Haney though. They talked about Devin Haney earlier.
Yeah, but I think this fight is more boring than the Devin Haney fight. The one knockdown is the only exciting thing that's happened it's the 5th round. One moment out of the first 5 rounds. And Rolly is going to beat what I said. You know what? I don't think Ryan Garcia is going to start fighting him till after 6. The over-under on this fight is 6.5. Everybody bet under. Everybody bet under.
That's a good analogy.
If Ryan Garcia is like, he's not even going to fight him until the 7th round. He might fight him in the 6th round, but he's not even going to fight him until the 7th round. Think about Ryan Garcia. He's a walk forward, punch you fighter. Even when he's gotten knocked down, he's gotten up and done the same thing. It's going over. It's going over. Glad I ain't bet that. Because Ryan don't look tired. He don't look like he overwhelmed. He don't look, right now, the unofficial scorecard, they have Ryan Garcia up 48-46, winning the 1st round and winning the 5th round. And you have Rolly Romero winning rounds 2, 3, and 4. That graphic is off. That graphic ain't make no sense. You gotta watch them graphics sometimes. So you're live here on Score the Fight. I am Point B. This is the 6 out of 12 round. I did not think this fight would make it to the 6th round, but after thinking about it and seeing the way that Ryan Garcia fighting right now, it may go the distance. And good body shot by Rolly. It's an uppercut right down the middle on Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia is finally starting to throw the left hook. After 6 rounds, he started to throw the left hook. And every single time that Ryan is not fighting in the pocket, though. I'm noticing that. There has been no Ryan shell, the Ryan Philly shell. There's been none of that going on the same way that he fought Devin. I mean, maybe the drinking and drugs.
And honestly, I thought he should have adapted the style that he fought Devin with into this fight. I thought he should have incorporated.
Me too. I think it would have worked better than what's working now.
Absolutely.
I gotta watch Derek James, man, because I don't know, man. I don't be agreeing with them game plans. Right now, the other unofficial scorecard, they got tied up. So it's a close fight.
Nobody expected it to be close.
I don't know. I got the 3rd round being 3rd and the 1st being swing rounds. This 6th round.
I think Romero had the opportunity to make a name for himself, though, a bigger name, than what he already is. I mean, he does have an opportunity to kind of surprise some people tonight if he can come away with the win.
He don't even need to win now. He already got his highlight moment. He got a knockdown. Even if he get knocked out, he still got his knockdown. He got a highlight moment. He got another big fight coming. He done his job already. Round 6 out of 12. Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. Oh, Rolly goes into the body. Okay, Rolly's starting to turn on some offense. But this has been a relatively boring fight. I'm not going to lie. I expected more excitement out of these two fighters. They just staring at each other. They staring at each other and talking. Oh, man. All right, there we go. So, now that the over-under is over. So, if you bet under, you have already lost your money. Officially.
Yeah, that was a good play for Vegas. That was a Vegas play on that over-under.
Yeah. Yeah, they got Rolly up. Copenhagen's unofficial scorecard got Rolly up by 3. They gave Rolly the 2nd round, the 3rd round, the 4th round, and just that last round. That 2nd round is a 10-8 round, which puts Rolly up big. Puts Rolly up big, man. I don't know. So we are live here on Score the Fight. I am Point B. We got ETA Money Row. ETA Money Row in the building. This is Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, WBA welterweight title. This is a title fight for 147 pounds. So maybe Rolly gets a belt at 147. Oh, man. They are setting these people up. I see the setup from a long mile away. Because they're going to have to run through Boots. Unless Boots leave out of 147. You know? Unless Boots leave out of 147, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. The 4th judge scorecard has Romero up by 1. Have Garcia 56-57. I mean, I don't feel like Rolly's done anything major other than a knockdown. So Ryan good jab. Oh, man. Good jab by Ryan Garcia. You seen it on Rolly's face like, whoa, that was a good shot. And Rolly just inching forward. I mean, Rolly throws that left hook. Jab. I mean, that's beautiful boxing for Rolly right there. That's good boxing right there. I mean, at any time, either one of these fighters could be knocked down or knocked out. Big punches between the two. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what it is, but Ryan isn't engaging at all. Maybe Ryan's scared to get hit. Maybe Ryan's scared to get hit, man. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't. It looks like Ryan can't take the shots from Rolly. That's what it looked like to me. It's like Ryan's a little scared. I'm not saying Ryan throw his hands, throw the left hand.
I see this. Yeah, I see the same thing. He looked like Haney after Haney got knocked down that first time in his fight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's all the aggression is gone. All the, I mean, I don't know. And Rolly getting more and more comfortable. This is round number 7. I will say this: Ryan Garcia is winning this round. Been a lot more active than Rolly Romero, throwing a bunch of jabs. Not necessarily all of them landed, but I'm pretty sure a couple of them landed in those exchanges. So Ryan Garcia, I will give him that round, and that brings us closer and closer to the end.
So the paying customers are complaining. I will say that much. The zone needs to refund everyone that paid for this farce and pay us for watching this garbage.
Hey, hey, man, I don't blame them, man. I don't blame. This has not been a Turkey Ala Sheik level event. You know what I mean? As far as the fights, the event, yes, but the actual fights, they have been very underwhelming. Very, 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 very underwhelming.
People are complaining. It says blurred vision boxing again. Says both Garcia and Romero throwing one punch at a time. Both seem scared to throw any combos that might get countered.
Absolutely.
That's what you said. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah. Both of them scared to get knocked out in the middle of Times Square. But being that it's the 8th round, I could see, Ryan getting a little more desperate if Derek James lets him know. But I mean, they don't even. I don't know, man. I don't see the sense of urgency in either fighter. They literally just jabbing each other like this is a sparring match. And it's the thing, Rolly, he's jumping straight back. It's not like he's pivoting. He's not like he's really moving out of the way. Ryan looked like he just scared. Rolly goes for a big haymaker, does not land. Ryan does land a jab. Oh man, that's a good body shot for really good body shot from Rolly. I mean, they ain't dominating, man. Neither one of these fighters. I'm bored. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. This is probably the I ain't gonna say the worst main event fight that I've seen in a while, but this hasn't
I mean,
lived
when
up.
you start talking like this, it might be the worst if you consider it to be the worst.
This completely underwhelming fight, bro. They literally just sitting here jabbing each other for the whole fight.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What's up?
No, I'm saying they sitting there jabbing each other like they have the audacity.
Yeah, I mean, this
In
is
Times
really good.
Square. What better set do you want?
I don't know, man. If this was Hagler and Hearns in Times Square, we'd be seeing a different fight. If this
Yes.
was, you know, if this
You
was,
gotta put on when
yeah,
your executive staff put on like that to put y'all in front of the world, the financial capital of the world, put on in front of one of the entertainment capitals in the world, outside for the world to see, and you come
yeah.
and show up like that, man. Very, very, very disappointed in the two fighters tonight.
The
You gotta
ref
be.
gave the ref gave both guys a warning for the chippiness. Rolly Romero kind of had Ryan in the headlock a little too long. Um, they just like I swear they both of them just overly patient. It's making it for a weird fight, and they say, and it's the thing: styles make fights, and sometimes styles make boring fights. And right now, that's what it's looking like. The Rolly Romero Ryan Garcia. It's been the most boring fight of the night. I feel like the best fight of the night actually Teofimo might have stole the show. Teofimo might have stole the show. I mean,
So what's the headline? What's the headline in this week's episode of Score the Fight magazine? What would be the headline? What is the headline today for this
underwhelming show at Madison, at underwhelming show at Times Square. The show, I'm not gonna say that underwhelming fights at Times Square because it wasn't the show. This show was crazy. The show was a good show.
It was great.
It's the fights, it's the fighters. You can't really blame the show. You can't blame Turkey Al-Sheikh. You can't blame Oscar De La Hoya. You can't blame Eddie Hearn. You can't blame none of the top dogs at all. So, round number 9 of 12. We got 3 rounds left after this one. It is 3:29 left on the clock. Jabbing versus jab. Who got the better jab at 147? Right now, they gave that last round to Romero on the 4th judge. That's what they call it. They gave Rolly the last 4 rounds. I don't see it that way. I think that it's been going pretty back and forth. The last 2 rounds, I gave to Ryan. I gave Rolly number 9. It's been pretty back and forth for me. And it's been back and forth because it's bad. Not because it's been such a great fight where it's like it's going back and forth. It's just you got to choose which bad version of this do you like more. So through round 9, Garcia's landed 49 punches out of 33 for Romero. Garcia's thrown 160 and Rolly Romero thrown 167. Jab versus jab. Jab to the head, jab to the body. Jab, jab, jab. That's all we're saying right now. So touch jab, power jab. Jab, jab, jab. It's not been a lot of left hooks. And that's the one thing I expected to see out of a Ryan Garcia fight is a bunch of left hooks, but it was none so far. I mean, I don't know if Derrick James is trying to just make that weapon be a weapon for later in a fight, or I don't know. But there's 52 seconds left in this 9th round. Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Okay. Rolly goes for a shot to the body and a shot to the head. Left hook, right hook type of stuff, but not landing on Ryan Garcia. And now back to the boring fights. Oh, they gonna get roasted. New Yorkers, one thing about New Yorkers want to see some action. And if they ain't like throwing some heavier shots, they ain't, actually trying to hurt each other, the New Yorkers are not going to be happy with this situation. And that's the end of the 9th round. I'll probably give that round to Rolly. Turkey Al-Sheikh does not look happy. He has a lot of money invested in what Ryan Garcia is supposed to do. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the owner of Ring Magazine and chairman of the board of the directors of the Saudi Boxing Federation. I did not know he owned Ring Magazine. He must have recently bought it.
That is huge news. That is huge news. That is huge news. I did not know that. That is huge news. Got to be careful because he's starting with boxing. He can move over to music and some more other stuff that might be coming later.
Yeah, he said he about to leave boxing though. I think he said he got 2 more years or 3 more years in boxing and then he done. I mean, because what they're trying to do in Saudi Arabia is drive tourism, and that's his job to put on events to kind of drive tourism and stuff like that. So I see why he might not stay in boxing, but for so long.
Well, I have a different take on it. I don't think it's to drive tourism. I think that the Saudis have so much money, but I do think that oil, the oil could be running out. Not saying it is, but there's a limit on how much oil is in the ground. And so effectively, I believe that they're trying to diversify their gross GDP and branch it to other areas, which as an investor, or anybody who has anything in finance, that'll be smart for you to do. You don't want to put all your chips in one basket. So I think this is just their way of diversifying and breaking into new industries, and taking the oil money and turning it into boxing money now and other means of income.
Okay. I mean, interesting take on it, but the fourth judge has Rolly winning the last 5 rounds. I mean, CompuBox has, looked like Ryan was in trouble, but not really. Looked like he was in trouble. I don't know, man. It's 134 left in this 10th round. Ryan Garcia versus Romero. You at the same spot I'm at, or you before me, or after?
I'm probably behind you.
Okay. It's a big right hand thrown at Ryan Garcia. Kind of lands on his back, not necessarily on the head. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on.
The fight actually isn't over for Garcia. I just do think Garcia is going to have to just be more aggressive. He hasn't been aggressive at all, and we're just not used to seeing that out of Garcia. It's just not the best look. But the fight isn't over. If he want to snap into a Slim Jim, this is the time to do it.
I mean, I'm disappointed in Ryan Garcia. I'm not gonna lie. Rolly's throwing big shots at Ryan. I don't think any of them are landing. I mean, but he looks aggressive, so he's getting points for that. I feel like Rolly Romero might win this fight. And I thought he was gonna get knocked out early, but Ryan didn't. I just don't see Ryan coming to fight. Ryan came out flat. But
that's just what I was saying in the beginning. I don't trust Ryan Garcia. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. He's a knucklehead. No, and I hate to say it like that, but I'm saying it like that. You
know what it is? I think the knockdown changed the game plan, and it just don't look good. It just don't look good. Just my opinion. Just my opinion.
But at the same time, I think Rolly is a professional. I will give him that. He's a professional. He's going to be ready to fight. He's going to be ready to fight. And so I thought he was the safer bet.
I mean, yeah, he's ready to fight, but I mean, just realistically, Rolly hasn't been dominant. It's not like Rolly has done something and I'm like, I see why Ryan can't put in this level of work. Well, I see why.
I agree. It's Ryan who didn't come to play. I agree. I mean, come to fight. I agree.
Yeah, like Rolly's fighting okay, but it's not like Rolly's doing nothing significant. Like I'm like, oh, Rolly did this, and that's why. Nah, it's not the case right now. Championship rounds, round number 11, 2 rounds left.
WBA. I don't know though. He did knock him down. He did knock him down.
It was a flash knockdown.
But you said it was a great combination when it happened.
It was, but it was still a flash knockdown. It's not a knockdown because he was hurt. It's a knockdown that when you catch somebody with the punch they don't see why they are at a certain type of balance, it make you fall. That don't mean that you hurt. Like you can bounce right back up off of that and be okay. It's just they caught you off balance almost, so that's why I'm saying, like, he wasn't hurt. If he was hurt, then that would have been different. That's why I say he ain't necessarily done nothing that I feel like Ryan should be.
You said it was a good combo.
Yeah, I didn't say it's a bad combo. It's still a good combo. But what I'm saying is that does that make you fear being knocked out? No.
It made Ryan Garcia fear. You just said that Ryan Garcia after he got knocked down fought a different fight.
Yes, he did. But
so it did something to him, and you got to give Romero credit there, even if it was a flash knockdown. It backed Garcia up.
I guess
that's what you said. That's what you said. This
is your analysis. I'm saying it did, but it shouldn't have. Is what I'm saying. It shouldn't have. It wasn't a flash knockdown. Isn't a reason to back up. Is what I'm saying. Because flash knockdowns usually happen with sharp fighters, not even fighters that punch hard.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Terrence Crawford, right? He got a lot of punching power. But a lot of times, Terrence Crawford punching power comes off the sharpness. Oh, man. So do you think that Ryan Garcia has been exposed in this fight?
A little bit. A little bit. Yes. You gotta at least consider it. It has to be considered. Like what happened to Garcia. But I think Garcia is the type of fighter. This is gonna wake him up. He'll be back ready next time he fights.
I think they about to rob Rolling. I don't feel like he definitively won either right now. I'm still on the scorecards. I feel like he's winning this round. I feel like he's winning this round. I feel like he won last round too. So no, I feel like what's his name won last round. I feel like he won this round. So no, but yeah, I'm tripping. 10. There we go. There we go. I done messed my paper up. That's what it was. Making these corrections. Yeah, so guess what? Right now, they got Romero up big over Ryan Garcia on all these cards. And look, and Devin Haney is laughing. Devin Haney is laughing.
Wow.
Shaking his head.
Wow.
Is Rolly better than what people been giving him credit for? He's only lost to Pitbull and Tank.
I think he is. I thought he was. I like Rolly. I said that. I think he is. Or is it the PEDs? That's what a lot of people gonna say now. They're gonna say the PEDs. He ain't had the PEDs up there.
That's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say.
He had no PD in his system.
But through a lot of the fight, this is the thing that, and a lot of people want to talk about robbery, but through a lot of the fight, Ryan Garcia landed more punches than Romero in certain rounds.
Right.
Rolly's the only one that had a highlight, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's the only one with a highlight. So we will see, though. We will see.
This is Rolly's fight for real. If Rolly lose this fight, a lot of people gonna go crazy. Rolly can't lose this fight. Like if it go to distance, don't nothing drastic happen. If it goes at a game set match, how it is now, and Rolly loses, people gonna go crazy.
He's losing, bro. He's not losing in real life, but he gonna lose today. I'm trying to tell people.
You think so? You think they go backstab him?
Yes, bro. Yes.
They will stick the knife in him.
Yep. Because this is the thing. Don't get me wrong. I feel like he's edging. Maybe he might be edging to win. I feel like it is a close fight, though. I don't feel like Rolly dominated Ryan. I feel like Rolly might be winning close rounds. And if they're close rounds and they can give him to Ryan, they will. They will. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to feel like a robbery, but it ain't going to be a complete robbery.
Let me see what see there. First thing come up. Roger at the real off top. He said the zone. Don't steal this fight from Romero. He's been whooping it, and the judges' scores were Fugazi before the 58-56. We're watching Garcia Haney 2 slip through the fingers.
Yeah. And that's why they're gonna give it to Ryan though, because they don't want to let that Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight slip through the fingers. But
yeah.
but Rolly straight up said even if he beat Ryan, that they'll still probably fight Ryan, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. But
who knew Rolly would still be awake in the 7th round? Thank you for keeping it real, G Street Black.
Yeah, it looked like Ryan's a bit disappointed in this situation. But guess what, Ryan, you need to get rid of Derrick James.
Yeah.
It seemed like, I don't know if it's the keep switching trainers. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is exactly, but I mean, that's crazy. Hey, but I need you to read off some tweets, and then I'm gonna listen to the scores so I can get official scores on.
Got you. You want me to do that now?
Yeah.
All right. If Ryan Garcia, Tom Hicks at Uncle Tom Uncle _ Tom _ Hicks HICKS says Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney both suck and they deserve each other. I'm saying though, Garcia messing his brand up, man. He messing the brand up, it seemed like. Well, that's the what the Twitterverse has to say. Let's get some up-to-date tweets, some up-to-the-minute tweets. 106 and 102 in favor of Ryan Garcia. Okay. That is APLA, 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 A _ P _ L _ A. APLA says that Ryan Garcia is the winner at 106, 102. I think that, again, that's what Pointe was saying. If they can get it close, they're going to get it close, baby. All right. Saba SK1 says, this has to go down as the worst boxing card ever. Wow. That's generally the sentiment, that this just didn't go right for DAZN in Times Square.
Just letting you know.
That is the sentiment. This didn't go right in Times Square today. It just didn't. Blurred Vision Boxing, man, you've been with us all night, man. Shout out to Blurred Vision Boxing. Been rocking with it all night. Blurred Vision Boxing says, well, tonight was supposed to be the quality day of boxing this weekend.
Ryan Garcia outlanded, just quick update, Ryan Garcia outlanded Rolly Romero in jabs and power punches landed. Before Rolly Romero threw more punches though, but Ryan Garcia was more accurate.
So Romero more active, Garcia more accurate. Who y'all got, fans? Who y'all got winning this? Will it be the man coming in, toting his two home?
Big upset. Rolly Romero
Romero with the upset.
Garcia
with the upset
for the WBA title. And Ryan, you can look at Ryan's face, and he does not feel like he got cheated at all. He doesn't feel like, he feels like Rolly won that fight. Wow, Rolly with the upset. Rolly with the upset. Boxing never fails, man. Boxing never fails. Boxing never fails. And could you imagine that Rolly Romero will upset Ryan Garcia in the middle of Times Square and make history? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I know Vegas.
I didn't think Rolly was gonna last 5 rounds.
I know Vegas. I know Vegas. And I called it.
Yeah, you called it. Hey, I gotta give you props here. I gotta give you props here. Ryan did not fight the fight that I thought he would fight.
I know that this smelled like Vegas or Times Square in the middle of gambling with the mob, the mafia, the middle of mafia land. You knew this was gonna be some bull crap.
Yeah. And it looked like, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. It looked like Ryan took that money.
Took a dive. Took a dive. You in the home of taking dives. Where they invented the taking the dive. You are in the place that they invented taking the dive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And somebody thought he wasn't gonna take a dive.
Damn, Rolly wins, bro. Girl, ain't nobody getting your car.
Shout out to everybody out there watching, wherever you're from. This is Score the Fight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, after all of that, Teofimo comes victorious. Devin Haney goes victorious. Ryan Garcia loses. So now, what does this mean for Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney?
That's what I was going to ask you. That was my next question.
Listen though, the stipulation or the stipulation was supposed to be like a tournament style thing, a Final Four tournament style, and the anticipation was supposed to be Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney too at the end of this tournament.
Because they both were supposed to win. Because they both was the favorites.
They was both supposed to win, not just favorites. They was both supposed to win. This was they supposed to put opponents in front of them that were like warm up fights almost. But Ryan Garcia, he don't go for warm up fights. He want big fights. So I guess he took the tougher road, I guess, and he didn't come out victorious in that tougher road. Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, so
it's embarrassing.
Super embarrassing. Super embarrassing. This does mean the state of boxing does get another shakeup. You know what I mean? Anybody that bet with Romero tonight, though, they cashed out.
I wish I would have thought about it.
They cashed out.
I wish I would have thought about it.
You know.
I'm embarrassed. I ain't back.
No. I'm gonna be real. This wasn't a better version of Rolly than I've seen because on two of those cards, that knockdown, he won by 2 rounds on 2 of the cards. You know what I'm saying? The knockdown round was a 10-8 round, so that was the 115 and 112. That means essentially it was a close fight, and Ryan did win a lot of rounds. You talking about 5-7 with a 10-8 round type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just think Rolly did what he's supposed to do. Yo. So
yeah.
We're not gonna hold these people too long because we gotta have them back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want you guys live with us at 8:00 p.m.
Repeat what you just said for them. Broke up a little bit. Yeah,
my bad. I'm coming into a spot where I can get a better vision, clearer shot. Because So tomorrow, Canelo versus Skull. For, you know what it is, the belts. You know what Canelo do. So it's Canelo versus Skull tomorrow.
You still breaking up?
Oh shoot! I'm trying to get to a better service area. Let me continue to try. So, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yes, no. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can't hear me, tomorrow, Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull. 168-pound titles on the line. Of course, we will be here all weekend. Y'all gonna be here with us every day this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, we have Naoya Inoue headlining, of course. So we got Friday night in Times Square. We got Canelo, and then we got Naoya Inoue all on the Cinco de Mayo weekend. All right, so you guys tune in next time on Score the Fight with me, Point B, and your man, ETA Money Row. And of course, the Score the Fight panel. The guys might be with us one day this weekend. But if not, I'm going to be rocking with you guys all weekend. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight. This has been Point B.